On the backside, super late models in the pit area. Drivers, I need you lined up accordingly on the backside for your hot lap session. Super late model in the pit. Let's get them lined, and then we'll go to our sportsman heat races. Going to be 3 of them in that category tonight. It's Chris Sizemore and Roy Patterson leading them down on that backside. We are getting ready to go to green. Green flag going down, and here we go. Roy Patterson, Chris Sizemore jumping out real quick like, man, we got Carmen Vineyard riding that retaining wall over on the backside. Man, I'm telling you what, everybody got problems over on the back straightaway. As looks like the number 13 car going to try to pull it on into the pit area. Caution coming out. And Chris Sizemore. Whoa! Did you see that? Well, I'll tell you what, Chris Sizemore, he didn't see it because he's way up in the front as he heads down on the back straightaway. Sizemore and James Watkins, Roy Patterson. Here come Marion Davis in that number 26 car. And then you got Kevin Smith in the 74 machine. And the number 21 car, he has got a right front tire that's gone south on him. And Lee McElwaney goes on the brakes, and caution is going to be displayed for Lee McElwaney over in turn number 2. He's headed in the wrong direction. He spun out, got behind. Green flag going to go down as Glenn Daniel out of Douglasville, Georgia, letting her fly here tonight. As Roy Patterson riding that rail as he heads into turn number 1 and number 2. Marion Davis in the 26 car out of Dallas riding that rail. He's in the 4th spot. Here comes the 119 car, and that is going to be Tom Cleghorn out of Canton, Georgia. He moves up into the 4th spot, puts Marion Davis back into 5th. Kevin Smith right behind Marion as they head down the backside. Looks like McConnell in that M1 car. He's got his share of problems way back in the back of the pack. And if he's going to get to the front, boy, he better do like an old farm-all tractor and start digging. Cleghorn in that number 4 spot, working on the J4 car of James Watkins out of Indian Village. Sizemore with about a 4 or 5 car length lead over Roy Patterson. Carl Harris way down on the bottom end of the racetrack. And he's going to pull her into the pit area just as soon as he possibly can. Marion Davis in that number 26 car out of Dallas, a good run going. He's in that number 5 slot and hanging on to it big time as he heads down that back straightaway. Sizemore leading lap number 9. That's an extra $100 from all the sponsors on this Bill Inger Memorial. Super late models in the pit, gentlemen. I need you into the staging lane. Super late models in the pit. Gentlemen, I need you into the staging lane. McElwaney, along with Flanagan, got problems down there in the corner. There goes Walt Williams, but here come Roy Patterson. Roy Patterson on the move down in turn number 2. He's working on Sizemore. 11 laps on the board. Chris Sizemore can feel Roy Patterson on his rear end right now as they head into turn number 1 and number 2. Roy Patterson breathing down his neck as he heads down the backside. James Watkins and Tom Cleghorn right in there with him. Caution coming out. We got a wheel on the racetrack. Lee McElwaney in the number 56 car out of Tyrone, Georgia. All right, we're going to green as the field coming off turn number 4. 3 laps to go. Super late models, gentlemen, we need you into the staging lane. Super late models, we need you into the staging lane. And look at here. Here comes Roy Patterson. He is definitely on the move, but here come McConnell in the M1 car. McConnell definitely on the move as they head into turn number 2 and down on the backside. Sizemore, everything going his way. As the white flag coming down, hey, we're 1 lap away from pay dirt and a big $300 bonus for Chris Sizemore out of Canton, Georgia, as he heads off turn number 2 and down the backside. Roy Patterson digging hard, but tell you what, Sizemore got it together here tonight here at Dixie Speedway, and he'll take the checkered flag, followed by Roy Patterson, McConnell, James Watkins, and Tom Cleghorn. That'll be your top 5 here tonight here at Dixie Speedway.
Hey, Johnny, how about Chris Sizemore out of Canton? He's our Super Bomber feature winner. Chris, 3 times this year, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell you what, track, good starting position and a lot of real go-fasters behind you. Definitely had to work for it, though, didn't you?
Yeah, the track conditions weren't what I'm typically good with. I typically like a dry track, but I got lucky and got a starting position up front, and a lot of the fast cars were towards the back.
Chris, how about the sponsors, people that help you out? Mention them, if you will, please.
I got to thank my wife, Heather, and my kids, Ty and Tony. Got to thank my dad. He's here every single week. He sits up here. I got to thank Chris Migliaro. He's there all week, every week, making sure we get this car ready. Got to thank Woodstock Brands Beer, John Brandenburg, Ron Mixon, David Brandenburg, Jim's Auto Sales, Roy Tech Industries, Southeastern Composites, good friend of mine, Stacy Blackwell. He helped us get this motor together. Thomas Bishop builds my motors. He does an unbelievable job with that.
Well, Chris, listen, congratulations. Hey, good job on getting all those sponsors.
And a big $300 bonus for Chris Sizemore out of Canton, Georgia, as he heads off turn number 2 and down the backside. Roy Patterson digging hard, but tell you what, Sizemore got it together here tonight here at Dixie Speedway, and he'll take the checkered flag, followed by Roy Patterson, McConnell, James Watkins, and Tom Cleghorn. That'll be your top 5 here tonight here at Dixie Speedway.